How to use the law of attraction. 5 signs you may have a poverty mindset. Common to all such mindsets is a belief that this is the only sensible perspective to take, and perhaps even that it's the only view you can take. However, if you've read much about the law of attraction, you'll realize that an expansive, open-minded and positive mindset is absolutely essential for manifestation. The reality is that you can change even the most stubborn perspective. As with all problematic mentalities, there's no one-size-fits-all descriptions of a poverty mentality. However, if even one of the following signs sounds familiar to you, then you already have this kind of mentality or are at severe risk of developing it. Download your copy of my new ebook, Awakening to Abundance, to help boost your abundance success. 1. You lack ambition. People who struggle to create abundance in their lives often have very limited dreams and goals. So, if you don't make plans, find it difficult to picture a better life, tend to settle for whatever is offered to you, or often nurture a kind of apathy towards your personal development, you may very well have a poverty mindset. There are all sorts of reasons why you might lack ambition, e.g. low self-esteem and negative messages in childhood, but the result is the same: you end up limiting your own potential and attracting more of the uninspiring things you've already experienced in life. 2. You are pessimistic and self-pitying. To be clear, we all find it difficult to deal with bad things that happen to us, and it's not a crime to experience grief, sadness or anger. In fact, all of these emotions can promote growth and push you towards lessons that help you create a better future. However, a common characteristic of the poverty mentality is a default position of helplessness and self-pity. You may find yourself asking, "Why me?" on a regular basis, viewing yourself as a victim who has no power or control. In conjunction with this, you're likely to be pessimistic, expecting more negativity to come your way. 3. You are a deeply jealous person. When looking at rich mentality versus poor mentality, experts often note just how much the poor mentality is defined by intense jealousy. You might constantly compare yourself to others, wanting what they have and believing that they don't really deserve it. If you have a particularly entrenched poverty mindset, you may find a reason to be jealous of virtually everyone you meet, paying more attention to this pathological envy than you do to your own strengths or what you want for yourself. While we all get jealous now and again, a person whose emotional life is defined by jealousy will often fail to manifest anything good. 4. You make your decisions based on fear. A poor mindset is primarily driven by feelings of fear. So, even when you exercise your agency, you do so feeling like your back is against the wall. This means you focus on avoiding bad things and on protecting yourself from harm rather than concentrating on obtaining good things or welcoming positivity into your life. In addition, a life that is ruled by fear is also one in which the body is under a huge amount of strain, constantly producing stress hormones. This means it's easy to get trapped in a never-ending cycle of anxiety, hardly ever sparing a thought for your own potential. 5. You focus on what you don't have, not what you do have. When obsessing over how to break poverty cycles, you may naturally feel drawn to thoughts about what you lack. After all, it's this lack that makes you want something different. However, this way of thinking is itself characteristic of a poverty mindset. This sign often accompanies the above sign of jealousy, as when you think about what you don't have, your attention quickly wanders to people who seem to have all those things you yearn for. As with any manifestation goal, training your thoughts on what you lack actually means that you unwittingly attract more lack into your life.